Luck of the Fryish is the fourth episode of the third season of Futurama. It's notable for a number of reasons, given its unusual story, strong writing, and surprise ending and the emotional nature of its plot. Over the course of the episode, the story flashes back and forth between the 20th century, where Fry is struggling with his constant bad luck, something which he blames on his brother Yancey, after he stole Fry's 7-leaf clover in the past. Despite Fry's belief that his brother is to blame for his bad luck, there is a dramatic and poignant ending, which, when combined with the quality and originality of the story and the character development, has led to the episode often being cited as one of the best. There's numerous aspects of the episode that are deserving of and have rightly received acclaim. However, there's one thing about it that is often overlooked. At one point in the story, Fry, Bender, and Leela return to Old New York, which leads to this moment.
Howard Stern is overrated!
Although this seems like a throwaway line, there's a much darker and messed up story behind the joke, given the bitter history between voice actor of Fry, Billy West, and Howard Stern. Howard Stern is an American radio and television personality. He's best known for his radio program, The Howard Stern Show, which saw him achieve phenomenal success between 1986 to 2005, and was characterized by abrasive, politically incorrect humor. During this period, Stern won numerous industry awards. Additionally, he was also fined numerous times by the Federal Communications Commission due to content that was often deemed to be indecent.
Said everyone's sitting around sucking your asshole and telling you you're funny. You're not.
Which only helped propel his name and image into the mainstream consciousness. Ultimately, Stern is one of the most financially successful and popular radio personalities in the history of the medium, though he isn't without his critics, especially given his habit of creating enemies, even among his own colleagues. Luck of the Fryish first aired in mid-March 2001, which was almost 6 years since West and Stern had worked together. Understandably, West is best known for voicing Philip J. Fry for Futurama, though he's voiced an extensive list of other characters, both on Futurama and other TV series, in films and in commercials. West began his career in radio in Boston during the early 80s. For WBCN, he moved to New York City in 1988, where he soon became a regular on The Howard Stern Show as an impressionist.
You took my money, didn't you? Yeah? It's Shemp. He's come back to haunt us.
During his time with Stern, West's most notable roles outside of the show was for the 1996 feature film Space Jam, for which he voiced the iconic Looney Tunes characters Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. However, although Michael Jordan's vehicle was the most high-profile of West projects during the early and mid-90s, West was also a key member of the television series The Ren and Stimpy Show. Between 1991 and 1996, West provided the voice for Stimpy J. Cat, and later provided the voice of Ren from 1993 to 1996. Reportedly, West was originally supposed to do the voice of both Ren and Stimpy, after doing so for the demo tape that was used to sell the show to Nickelodeon. However, series creator John Kay decided to do the voice of Ren himself once the show was sold. West and Kay had a relatively smooth working relationship until 1992, when Kay had his contract terminated by Nickelodeon after Kay delivered late and objectionable episodes. After Kay left, West took on the role of both titular characters until the end of the show's run, something which infuriated Kay, as he had expected West to leave the show in protest when Kay was fired. Years later, West explained why he didn't walk out when Kay was fired, which had to do with how Kay treated people, an issue which became mainstream news in March 2018 when Kay was accused of grooming underage female fans.
This is the characters. You can see them here. One of them's a hot chick with big cans and nice legs. Who drew that? You?
She's underage, too.
Yeah, very nice.
In late 1995, Kay was given the opportunity to confront West over the perceived betrayal, and it was Stern who orchestrated the ambush, live on his radio show, which was now also televised.
It's not a mystery guest to us. It's a mystery guest only to Billy.
This is the first time you saw Billy since the show?
Let me get that.
Yeah.
Billy just took the guy's job and
he did both
voices.
Oh.
Screwed him over.
Did you really expect Billy to leave?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, he told me he was going to.
Oh.
He did.
Billy, you backstabbing.
You spent 10 years getting your dream on the air, and it would have helped if there was solidarity. If Billy and everyone else walked out, they probably would have had to bring you back, true? And listen to some of your demands.
That definitely would have happened, yeah.
Right. John probably feels you should have had some integrity and cared about the quality of the product and everything. So you're saying Billy has no artistic integrity?
Well, Billy's not an artist. He's not one. Well, he's an artist in a different sense. But
So John was really pissed at Billy. That's cool. I like that. Hey, why don't you hire me to do some voice? I won't screw you like Billy did. I won't be a little backstabber. How you doing? You like that voice? I can do the same stupid crap Billy does. I like all the tension. I live on this. I'm not going to any commercial breaks, I'll tell you that. Billy's a little backstabber. I'll have to keep that in the back
Watch
of my mind.
that.
Yeah.
I'll get you.
There you go.
Billy, you want to apologize or something?
I don't see it that way.
You don't? No, you don't? Billy, you better go sit down.
Yeah, okay.
Billy's shooting me looks. I enjoyed having this.
Let's do it every day.
You know, what more do you
Who'd you
want
say
from me
that
except
to?
a good job when I worked for you? That's all I would owe any employer.
Right.
And I
Good
would
point.
give any employer a great job, more than 100%.
Right.
This is all
She's letting
one-sided.
him go
It's
down in
like, you know,
flames.
there's anger and there's, you know.
Right. John Kay, thank you for being our guest today. Billy, welcome to your nightmare. I love this. And Billy, you will not apologize, right?
No.
Over the course of his career, Stern was known for putting guests in awkward situations for the sake of ratings or revenge. In the case of West, the reason for Stern's abrupt turn on his longtime colleague was that West had wanted increased hours, job security, and a pay raise, all of which Stern inexplicably didn't feel that West deserved.
What a fucking scumbag.
Understandably, West left Stern's show soon after the incident, moving to Los Angeles, and soon found success as a voice actor and performer. In the years following Stern's ambush, West remained relatively quiet over the incident, and the joke in Luck of the Fryish served as one of the few times he addressed his feelings about Stern and the incident. That is, until June 2013, when he spoke with New York Daily News, and the subject of moving on came up, which West took as an opportunity to put the incident into context. Ironically, despite the fact that Stern's stunt was malicious in nature, it inadvertently led West to become one of the greatest voiceover actors in the history of film and television.
My coworkers. I'll never see any of them again. Yeah!